Peace, what's going on everybody? It's B the All here, and I'm gonna do some and I'm hoping this will all work out, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it anyway, cause fuck it. So anyway, I'm gonna start doing the solar card reading. You know, got the planetary cards and everything like that. Got my own little card system that I made my own self and everything like that. So it's very neat. This is very much going into detail of the well, not going into detail, but this is pretty much a representation of the moon being in Taurus right now, but not only the moon being in Taurus, but the moon also conjunct in Uranus. So with the moon conjunct in Uranus, I need to give me a drink in a second. With the moon conjunct in Uranus, we're all reacting and responding, and we're all living in a world and basically a land of uniqueness and originality, and rebellion, and a lot of technology based energy and everything like that, and a bunch of rapid change, because the moon is a fast moving energy and everything, and Uranus is a slow moving energy. So with the moon, kind of being in where Uranus is at right now and everything like that, it's kind of giving this little like super big natch of being just our own original self, basically, like that. So that's the moon in Uranus. I mean, that's the moon in Taurus conjunct in Uranus. But yeah, we're gonna start with Aries. So Aries, basically this is how it's gonna work, and I have it written down because I did an experiment yesterday. But basically it was a situation of, I don't need that shit, I can remember it. Basically the situation was what you need to focus on, how you need to focus on it, and the outcome of this focus. And this could be in a positive or negative aspect, but this is just the energy, the basic skeleton energy that I'm going to be presenting of what you're going to be going through this Cancer season. Then we're going to start with Aries. This could be Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. So, okay. Shuffle these cards real quick. And also, it's also good to channel even the energies that's going on right now. As we're going through the moon in Taurus and we have the sun in Cancer, it's creating a sextile energy right now. So whatever energies I pull, it's more of an opportunity. It's an opportunity-based energy and everything like that. So just once again, shuffling these cards, just taking my time to let the spirit feel what the energy is going to be going through. So the first card we're going to pull is going to be what you need to focus on. In Aries, Cancer season, what y'all need to focus on is Jupiter energy. And I know this shit looks weird because it's fucking, reverse on my camera, but Jupiterian energy. So basically what this means is all Aries, sun, moons, and ascendants are going to have to focus on expansion, are going to have to focus on gaining wisdom in any kind of area of life. That's what I'm saying. This energy, this isn't have to do with anything specific. This is just the broad energy of what the signs are going to be going through. So with Aries, what you need to focus on is, the way you experience things, your broad philosophical points of views, and, and your moral system, that ninth house energy, that traveling energy. This is a good time. This is a good time to, focus and take action on the travel aspect. You can see this happen in real time. You see Archangel Uriel, who's in Aries, and he's, trying to work on his, passport shit and trying to get on the plane and everything like that. So this is for all Aries, you know what I mean? Sun, moon, and ascendants. Y'all are going to have to focus basically this energy that's going on this Cancer season onto experiences and wisdom. Now, how you're going to have now what I'm about to pull is how you're going to go about this energy. It's going to be how you're going to go about this energy. So in case you missed it, basically it's going to be what you need to focus on, how you focus on it, and the overall energetic outcome of what's going to happen after this. So with this next one, real quick. And the way y'all are going to have to focus on y'all's wisdom, broad philosophical points of views, and looking at the world, spirituality, and God, as Uriel would say about the ninth house, is to look at it in a passionate way. In a kind of, like I said, this is the bare basic energy. This could play out in all regards. So basically, so far what we have for Aries is y'all are going to have to focus on y'all's wisdom and the way you see things in a broad way, and the way you're gonna have to go about that is in a very passionate and a very motivated way, and it's in a very aggressive and a very expressive. Well, that's more so the sun, but in just a very fiery way. You know what I'm saying? So to take action onto what you would call it, your experiences and Jupiterian energy, the way it's going to be the way you're going to be able to easily gain access and take action on this is if you do it and have, positive outcomes regardless of the situation, is to focus on it in a passionate way. So with that being said, let me go ahead and pull the overall energetic outcome of passionately focusing on your broad philosophical points of view, your traveling, your moral system, and all that and everything. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Channel Aries, channel all the energies going on. It's starting to get cloudy outside. Okay, so the overall outcome of passionately focusing on your wisdom, your traveling, your broad philosophical points of views, and your moral systems in general is you're going to be able to reach imaginations. You're going to be able to reach some sort of dream. This is going to be basically the energy that Aries will experience. Aries, Sun, Moons, and Ascendants are going to experience when they passionately focus on their broad philosophical points of view. If you passionately focus on Jupiter, basically the outcome is going to be Neptunian energy, Piscean energy, basically like that. You're going to be able to tap into those dreams and illusions. You may be able to easily be able to astral project if you didn't know how to astral project. It'd be by being able to passionately focus on your broad philosophical points of views and everything like that. So this could play out as, you passionately going into your own self, because Jupiter is like, and I'm not saying this is for all, this is just an example of what this energy is laid out, is that passionately, because Jupiter is yin and yang because it rules Sagittarius and Pisces. So with that being the case, you can go internally into yourself, passionately go internally into yourself and travel your own astral space and your own solar system to gain access to the dreams, the true dream that you've been trying to reach. Go by, swimming through all the different chakras that you've accumulated as a spirit and everything like that, and be able to reach the dream and the goal that you've been wanting and everything like that. Because Neptune is ruled by Pisces, which is the last sign and everything. So it's this Neptunian energy that y'all are feeling is really deep. So for a review of Aries, the action that you're going to have to focus on the most, or not the action, but what the thing that you're going to have to focus on the most is your broad philosophical points of view, yin and yang, traveling inside of yourself or externally, traveling to anywhere and gaining all sorts of wisdom and broad philosophical points of view, gaining all sorts of knowledge and teachings from everywhere. That's what Jesus did in the very beginning. He traveled everywhere, regardless if Jesus was real or not. He traveled everywhere, and he gained a lot of traction. But and the way y'all are gonna have to go about this is in a passionate way. So y'all are already ruled by Mars, so it's not gonna really be a problem for y'all to gain passionate access to try to gain this wisdom and everything. And the overall energy that's gonna come out of it is y'all are gonna reach some sort of dream. Or on a negative aspect, this could cause an illusion in some sort of way if it's not the dream that you're looking for, and you could be lost in a certain aspect. But that just depends on the spirit that you have and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do Taurus, and hopefully my phone won't fuck up. I'll see y'all later.